This your boy Rob. I'm gonna show y'all how I made a couple more beats today. I ain't made a beat video in a minute, so I was bored. I was like, let me just make a beat video showing what I did. The first beat I'm gonna show you is a sample that I actually got off of YouTube. My boy Reggie Reg. Y'all probably seen him if you watching this video. You probably watch most of his videos. He play a lot of samples. He also have little contests for little samplers or whatever. So I was actually watching one of his videos and I saw the sample, or heard the sample, and I was like, that sound kind of tight. Let me try to sample that. I'm gonna let y'all hear exactly what the sample is first. This right here is the sample. So I'm gonna just tell y'all what I do before I actually even throw it in Reason. Oh yeah, by the way, I'm using Reason 3.0. My MIDI keyboard is an EMU, got it for like 100 or something like that. You normally see me making videos with my MPC, but I ain't got a mixer, so I've been banging out beats with Reason, the keyboard, some headies, MIDI controller, whatever. But anyway, pretty much if I hear a sample, first thing I do is I take the sample, throw it in this program called Cool Edit. I ain't gonna show y'all Cool Edit because that's gonna take too long. But I throw it in Cool Edit, time stretch or whatever. Then I actually throw it in this program called Recycle, which looks like this. Pretty much what I can do is I can actually open up a sample here for y'all. I'll show y'all. This is actually what the sample looks like in Recycle. You can change the color of your background or whatever. I got my junk red, but pretty much I throw it in here after I time stretch and Cool Edit. Chop up every point. So I just chopped up the sample. I said chops or whatever. I actually did this sample. I actually chopped the sample up and recycled twice. I think I got the other chop because I think I used this for the intro. See if I can find the other one. It's around here somewhere. Here we go, the actual sample that because I think on this one I took out the bass. But anyway, same thing. Chop it or whatever. You can do it with the hand and mouse if you want, just clicking around. So actually I just chop it up in here, save it as a Rex file. Rex is the thing that Reason uses for Dr. Rex Player, which is basically a loop player. So I basically just save it as a Rex file, throw it in Dr. Rex, and then in Dr. Rex I can actually use it, the Rex loop player, with my MIDI keyboard, and then that way I don't have to click with the mouse using Recycle. I can pretty much just do like this. So, I mean, you put on your lap, do what you gotta do with it, whatever. But, yeah, that's pretty much how I get down with it. So, pretty much with this sample, y'all heard this sample, I'll let y'all hear it one more time. Sample for y'all. So, pretty much, you could take that, loop it, do whatever you want with it, but I ain't feel like looping it, so I chopped it up. I basically did my chops like this. I went. I basically did that over and over. I made this beat real simple, just one sequence, and left it alone, add the bass, left it alone. And it came out pretty decent, so I was like, I'll stick with it. I actually let y'all hear how I went with the drum sounds that I use. I use some basic drums that Reason came with Reason. All that junk. Pretty much, I'll let y'all hear how the sequence sound when it's clean, because you can't really hear it clean while I'm just playing on the keyboard. sequence right there. Now I pretty much just added some bass in there, threw some drums on it, added some compression effects on my drums, and called it a day. I'll let y'all hear how the beat sound. This will be a quick video, but I'll let y'all hear how the junk sound. Now with the intro, like I said, I took the same sample, reduced the bass, and made the intro for this song, which basically went like this. Same loop and everything, just put out the bass. So real life. So that's how I did that. Now I just let y'all hear how I basically just put the whole track together. This is my my drum sequence that I use for it. Basically went like this. Like I said, just something real simple, just something somebody can get on and rap on. Nothing too special, not a whole bunch of change-ups. I pretty much keep it simple with all my beats, as long as they go hard. So pretty much, figured out my drum sequence, figured out my sample sequence, put them together, added a bass line. I'll show you what my bass line sounded like. I don't know if you can hear it, but just a bass, just a one note bass sound, and it fit perfect with the song, so I went with it. Alright, now I'll let y'all hear how the whole track sound. I'll give y'all like a minute into it, I guess. Let y'all hear how it sound. Like I said, that's pretty much it. Pretty much all I did with it. For my chorus, I pretty much removed the bass kick, and then for the verse, I kept the bass kick in, so you hear it. So that's pretty much what I did with that. Like I said, I kept it simple. It's like a bunch of stuff you can do with this sample. I actually got one of my friends to rap on it. I'll let y'all hear how that sounds. Did a quick little mix of it. He actually did a little track on it for me. His name's Corey. But I'll let y'all hear how he started that out. And then go on to the next beat.
Okay, this is what I'm talking about. Rob, this sound like some underground New York shit. You know I gotta spit on this. Let's go. I'm better than ever, they never been better than I. Regarded the hardest and I ain't even reaching my prime. They hate that I'm great and they faking I'm real as they come. So sit back and let me show you how this shit is done. My composition, my propositions, I'm ripping the system. I'm killing the competition and all of my victims. Eyes and oohs as I'm ripping the instrumental, lyrical, individual. Never been sentimental, I'm so hot. Every time that beat drop, and when I say I'm ripping the system, that mean I'm trying to get this money and I won't stop. They said I couldn't win, but they underestimate my mind and the power of pen. I'm all in, trying to go from nothing to something like low soul. You probably think I'm the best, but nigga, I know so. I'm hungry like I never ate a meal, really, you feel me? That's probably why niggas ain't fucking with me, I'm raw. I'm raw. Never seen, never heard it before. A nigga that's so raw.
So yeah, that's pretty much what that beat. Like I said, I kept it simple, just something somebody can get on, rap on, throw a quick couple verses on there, call it a day. Sounded good to me when I made it, so I stuck with it.